Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for September 10th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, we got a lot of digits in this first box. We'll do them one at a time in order. We've got the 3. I'm not seeing anything to do with 3. Oh, actually I am. This 3 looks in, this 3 looks up. Putting a 3 in one of these two cells. That's going to point into this box along with this 3. This 3 looks up. Putting a 3 in one of these two cells. All right, nothing vertically. The 4s look into here. This 4 looks up, putting a 4 in one of these two cells. Actually, we do have 4s vertically. Putting a 4 in one of these 3. The 6, we do have two 6s looking in, putting a 6 in one of these two. Vertically, I don't think you can see anything. Okay. And we have 8. We have two 8s looking in here. This 8 looks up, putting an 8 in one of these two. Now, as soon as we mark this 8, the thing to notice is that it completely overlaps the 4. So in these two cells I have highlighted, one of them needs to be 4 and the other needs to be 8. And because of that, we have found a hidden pair, which tells us that it can't be anything but 4, 8. So we've eliminated anything other than the 4 and 8 from these two cells. And so the way to follow up on that is to think about the digits that we've now removed. I think the easiest thing to do in this case is just look at what these 4 digits are. Pencil this row if we can. So that would be the 2, 3, 5, 7. So interestingly, we do have these two 7s looking up. So neither of these are 7. So these are 2, 3, 5. Oh, look at this. Or sorry, these aren't 7. So these are 2, 3, 5. This sees 2 and 5, which is what I was seeing. And so this is on, and it's not 3 either. So it sees 2, 3, 5. So it must be 7. And this can't be 3. So this is only 2, 2, 5. So now that the 7 is placed, we'll follow up on that in a second. What was removed from these 3 cells is potentially 2, 3, and 5. So we can follow up on those. 2, 3, 5. Anything special about those in this box? We already know the 3's here. 2 and 5, we don't actually know that much about. Okay, I'm not actually seeing anything else to do other than what we just marked. Okay, so that was the 8. Let's go back to the 7, because we just placed that. Okay, we have it marked here. Nothing here. Okay. The 8 we got, and then the 9. Yeah, so these two 9s look into this box. That places the 9 in this box. That used up one of our spots for 7. So now there's only one place for 7. And then that leaves 2, 5 here for this cell. This can't be 3. This box is down to 1, 2, 5. And this can't be 2 or 5. So this is a naked 1. And this is a 2, 5 pair. That makes a 2, 5 pair in this row, meaning these can't be 2, 5. So they're down to a pair as well. There are a 1, 6, and this one looks up. So this is the 1, this is the 6. And so now remaining in this box is 2, 3, 5, 7. So this is 2, 3, 5. This is 2, 5, 7. And I think this is any of 2, 3, 5, 7. Alrighty. That's it for this band, I think. Oh, well, actually, we should look at the verticals. Make sure we catch all the verticals. This column actually is down to 3, 6, 9. The bottom one's not 3. So this bottom one's 6, 9. Nice. Otherwise, not restricted. Okay. Do the 2, 4, and 5 into anything? We got the 4. The 2 doesn't. The 5 doesn't. Yeah, interesting. All right. We'll look at the 1, 6, 9 here. So 1s, 6s. 6s look down, placing this 6. Now this 9 is interesting looking into this box because 9's in one of these two cells. That points up with this 9, putting a 9 in one of these two cells. Now we want to ask, where does 9 go in this row? The reason we're asking is because we penciled 9s here. You may also notice that because these are filled, the 9's going to be limited somewhere over here as well, even if we ignore 9s like that. Those line up. But really, you just have to look at this row. Ask, where does 9 go? It's not here. It's not here in this box. That's why we marked it here. If you want to double check, it's this 9 and the pointing 9s that do that. And then this 9 looks down. This is a 5. So there's only one place for 9 in the row, so we can place it. That makes this not a 9, putting a 9 in one of these two. We want to ask, where does 9 go in this row now? And we're going to answer with these 3, so we can't place anything or anything like that. Okay. Place this 9. Is there any other follow-up with that? I don't think so. Well, this row is down to 3 digits, so that's a follow-up. We need a 1, and the 1's not here. So the 1 is placed. And this is going to be 2 and 8, which is not resolved. All right. This column is 2, 5, 7, 9. Can I do anything with that? Unfortunately not. Oh, no, they're not 2. The 2, 8 pair says 2 is not here. So these are 5, 7, 9. And it does mean for this column that 2 ends up in one of these 2 cells, meaning these 2 can't be 2 anymore because the 2 is over here for the column, which happens to also be in this box. So it's called claiming. This column claims the 2 from this box. And so we're left with 3, 5, 7 here. I want to look at this box, the 4 digits left, because we know these are limited. We need a 2, 4, 5, 9. Ooh, excuse me. So this cell cannot be 2, 5, or 9. So it is only a 4. And then that gives us the 8 and the 4 here, the 2 and the 8 here. Now 2 looks down, 2 looks in, placing the 2 and the 9, and this is the 5, and the whole box finishes. This is down to 3, 7, which is not resolved. 3, 5, 7, 9. Oh, this is only 3, 5. Okay. Is there anything else I can do here? Yeah, we know okay, in this box, where's the 3? This 3 looks up. 3's in one of these 2. That points left, giving us the 6 over here, finishing the 9 and the 3. Looks like this puzzle's not going to survive the initial scan, just like yesterday. All right, we need a 2, 3, 7, 8. So we know these 3's point in. This 3 looks down. And so we can place the 3. So now we're down to 2, 7, 8. And I honestly don't see anything, so we'll just mark 2, 7, 8. All right, I didn't actually scan, but if there's good low-hanging fruit, I may not need to. Let's at least scan this box here. And scan horizontally against this box. So we have 2 2s, putting a 2 down here. We're always going to find a buddy. That's why it's nice. 3 in one of these 2. And then 9. 9 is placed in this box. Very nice. And then the 5 and the 7. So the 5s look in, putting a 5 down here. And then the 7s look in, putting a 7 up here. All right. Now this row has been reduced to 3 digits. We need a 1, 2, 4, not 2, 1, 4, 6. 1, 4, 6. This cell can't be 4 or 6, so this is a naked 1. These 1s now look over, putting a 1 in one of these 2. This is a hidden 1, 3 pair based on the overlapped corner marks, leaving a pair over here. Looks like it's 7, 8. Okay. And that leaves a triple here. We have the 4 and the 5. What else do we have? The 6. The 6 looks down. So that tells us this is the 5. We're left with the 4, 6 pair here. We get the 2 and the 5 here. It gives us the 3, 7, 2, and 5, giving us the 5 here. This box looks like it might be done. That's our 5, that's our 3. We have a 7, 9 pair, never mind. That's not a 2. All right, this is 4 or 6, either one. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? This can't be 4, 6, or 8, so this is a naked 2. Leaving 4, 6, 8 behind. That's not a 6. The 2 gives us the 3 and the 2 here, giving us 1 and 3. All right. I think at this point, we just need to play what does this box need. So we're just going to go 1 digit at a time and center mark. So we do need a 1, so the 1 is placed. We need a 2. 2's in one of these 2. We need a 4. Oh, sorry, this is only 4, 8. Oh, sorry, the 4 is placed, which then also places the 2, giving us 6, 8, and 4, giving us 6 and 4. That's not a 2. 7, 8 pair gives us the 2 here. So what are we left with? 5, 8, 9. Yeah, the 8 looks down, placing the 8. Oh, that also the column would have finished that. That's 7, 8, and 7. That's 8. That's 9 and 7. This is a 5, and this is a 9. And we're done. Under 10 minutes. All right. Yeah, we kind of had two in a row that didn't survive the initial scanning process that I do. So no like crazy pairs or triples that just appear out of nowhere as far as I could tell. Just lots of good use of the low-hanging fruit, good use of our basic scanning. Let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.